Myself, Dr. Alka Zade, Assistant Professor in English, Sant Gadge Maharaj Mahavidyalaya, Hingna. Here I am going to prescribe poem of Robert Frost, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, whose poem these are. I think I know this house is in the village though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year, he gives his harness bell a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and drowny flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promised to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Now I would like to summarize the poem. The poem Stopping by Wood has been written by Robert Frost, a well-known poet. His poetry focuses on the theme of nature. In literature, the seasons of nature are often used for the relationship between life, and the poem reflects the same. The narrator may be the poet himself of the poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Stopped by some woods on his way one evening. The narrator knows the owner of the woods and even where he lives. He is a bit relaxed, thinking that the owner of the woods lives in the village, and so he would not see the narrator stopping here. Therefore, he can continue watching the natural beauty of his snow-covered woods. In the second stanza, the narrator of the poem says that his dear horse, whom he is using his carriage, must think it strange to stop here between the woods and the frozen lake in a dark evening, as he normally stops near a farmhouse. The narrator calls his horse my little horse, as it is very dear to him. In this stanza, the narrator suggests that the weather is very cold enough to freeze a lake. It is the darkest evening of the year, means longest night, that is 21st December. The horse is shaking his head, ringing the bell attached to its harness, as if he is asking his master whether there is a problem, as it is unusual for him to stop by the woods in the darkness. There is only three sounds: the sound of the harness bell, light wind, and the snow flakes. In the last stanza, the narrator describes the woods using the three objects: lovely, dark, and deep. This indicates that he is enjoying the scene of the forest, but he has other responsibilities in life. He has to go a long way before he sleeps, so he cannot get the enjoyment for long. He has to move on, and the important thing here is that the poet repeats the last line to attract the attention of the readers. Here, sleep may refer to death. In our real life, we have many things to look after, many things to enjoy. Again, some critics interpret it in a different way. We should stay focused on our goal and try to reach it in time. We must fulfill our duties before we death. So we must move further. Thank you.